Namaste, yoga lovers and yoga leaders. Today we're talking about the yoga teacher's passion and specifically what really keeps you going along the way as a yoga teacher or gets you into the life of being a yoga teacher. And it's a little different for everyone. However, I've noticed over the years that there are commonalities in why we come to this practice. And now we're not talking about the people who come in because they just want to sweat and they want to work out and they don't have anything else to do. And so they're like, let me teach yoga. Not those people. The people like yourself who have had major breakthroughs through yoga, who've really transformed themselves in a way that's apparent by other people. Like literally your loved ones, the people around you have just seen how you've changed, how you've grown, how you've blossomed due to your practice of yoga. And so maybe they ask you about it. Maybe they're like, what are you doing? How have you overcome so much and you can, have a smile on your face or you can make it through the day? How can you get out of bed every day with what you're dealing with? And if you notice that you've shared, let me tell you about this yoga thing, then that is really what draws us in. That's what brings us into just sharing the information about yoga before ever being an actual teacher. And those are the types of things that you get to continue. You get to continue to share, continue to use as your personal story is so special, so transformative that people are interested to know how you have overcome, and they want to also do the same because everyone's dealing with something. Everybody that you know, even the people on Instagram who look like they have all this shit together, everybody is dealing with something. I am dealing with things. It is the existence in this plane that has that commonality. And as a yoga teacher, if you found that maybe you are in this practice and you're feeling like, I don't know what to do next. Feeling a little stagnant, feeling a little stuck, then come back and return to that original space of purpose. That purpose that, like, what made all of the trials and tribulations worth it? Okay, because I have learned these things. I get to share these things with my community. My community doesn't have to struggle the way that I struggled, whatever it is for you. That purpose, we don't become yoga teachers to become rich. And I know y'all hear me talk about high ticket yoga and yoga teachers should drive Rolls Royces, and I believe all of those things. I know that many people, no one that I know, no one that I've ever met becomes a yoga teacher to be rich. That's not the driving force. Like, oh yes, all that yoga teacher money, I can't wait to make it. No, we're not saying any of that. What is showing up, what is coming up frequently, showing up often, is the desire to pay forward what you received in your practice of yoga. The desire to share so that other people don't have to struggle in their current struggles. There's a purpose behind it, and that's all the more reason why yoga teachers deserve the high level of regard, the high level of esteem. And with those things, money comes along with that. As you write your books, as you teach to the masses, as you make the transformational difference in your communities, in people's lives, how can it be that you don't accrue money? How can it be that you don't attract abundance? The more that you share your message, the more that you share this ancient, studied pathway of yoga. So for those of you who feel conflicted about raising your price, for those of you who feel conflicted about really focusing on yoga because, your family says yoga is not fill in the blank. Your friends say I don't know, don't you have all these degrees? You gonna teach yoga? You have this prestigious list of things and you want to be a yoga teacher. Because that's what it was for me. And it wasn't until my parents came to my yoga class that it really sunk in for them. My mom was very touched by how I shared, by how connected I was to my message, and the things that she felt and experienced in class really allowed her to see wow, you're passionate about this. So even though I might not think that, this is not the doctor or the engineer or whatever I had envisioned for my child, I see that this is something that's transformational. I see that she believes in this. I see that she finds purpose and passion in this. And so that's really how I was able to go head first into it, how I was able to make it something that was financially beneficial, is because I checked off those boxes. I was feeling held back. My family was telling me, okay, you have these prestigious degrees, you have this going on, yoga doesn't add up. And I felt really held back by that. So don't feel held back by that. Yoga really can be all that you want it to be. Think about it. And maybe you don't see it because whatever areas you hang in. I've seen yoga teachers make six figures. I've seen yoga teachers get huge contracts with huge companies, even that aren't yoga companies. So this is your opportunity to plug in to something that already exists, to create something that doesn't exist based off of your passion. And I just want to let you know that you're seen, you're valid, you matter. So come and join the Yoga Queens and Leaders Facebook group. This is for future and current yoga teachers who want to make a real difference in the world and aren't okay with struggling by themselves. So if you want to be a part of a tribe, come join us on that Facebook group, Yoga Queens and Leaders. You'll find the link in the caption below, and I look forward to seeing you there. I will see you in the next video.